Hello and welcome to Newt's News. This is the week commencing 8th of September 2014. So we've got lots of news this week. Let's dive straight in with news with ships. And we'll start in with ships that don't have jump drives. Obviously, you won't be able to use jump points the way that CIG has envisaged it. However, what you will be able to do is contract other players to move your ship for you. You can also expect organisation ships such as an Idris and maybe even Constellations to move some of the smaller ones. And also those who don't have a jump drive can also hire NPCs to move yours as well. It adds that little bit more of immersion, and obviously you can't expect something like a racer to have a jump drive in it, though there have been, as usual, complaints on the forums that their M50 doesn't fit a jump drive. Just to tell that person that the M50 is about 12 metres long and the jump drive would be about half the size. If they want their M50 to go slow, then they can have a jump drive, but something tells me the idea of having an M50 is for it not to go slow, so stop being whiny little fucktards. Yes, no, that wasn't actually a full Newt rant. We might go on to one of them later. Secondly, Chris Roberts confirmed that obviously armour at the moment is missing from the game, so ships will also have the ability to add armour to them. You will see this physically represented as well as within the statistics and the weight of your ship. Armour is going to obviously add the important aspect that currently, weapons, regardless of how powerful they are, will eventually get through any ship and shield, just for the simple fact that there's no armour really to stop it, and the hull there will eventually get damaged. So what you're going to see now is this armour coming in, and obviously you're not going to expect like a small Aurora kind of low size one weapon to punch through an Idris, and this is how we'll start to see it happen, is the fact that there'll be an armour value there which it simply can't punch through. It makes it more, it would be like shooting a bow and arrow at a tank. You can't expect it to go through. So as much as in some ways people are not 100% happy with it, it makes more sense, to be honest. You're not going to expect those things to happen. I mean, maybe if you sit there for long enough and shoot, then it might go through, but I can't imagine it would really add much to the game to start seeing Idrises destroyed by Aurora weapons. Really shake it up in not the right way. The Gladius is close to being hangar ready. I know we've had a couple of ships which apparently are close and we don't see them. I don't actually think we have any in the organisation, but it's good to see that we've got more ships coming. The M50 and the 350R are also officially done, ready to fly, all the things done, they are completed. Yes, these were supposed to be out in V0.9 of Arena Commander. No, Arena Commander V0.9 isn't out. Surprise, surprise, we were all shocked about that. I'll talk a bit more about that one later. But at least they can say something is 100% finished, because everything else seems to be fucking up all the time. Moving on, might as well talk about Arena Commander now, and version 0.9 is still not out. This is now 2 weeks additional delay to what they originally said, which was the 27th. They originally gave the date that it would be out the 27th of August, and obviously it's now the 11th and it's still not out. However, they are expecting to get it out in the next few days. They say they've got their last few blockers, and pending that they don't increase any more blockers, we should see it out soon. I'm all for quality assurance and all of these kind of things. Unfortunately, I have a feeling that a lot of it is backed up by stuff which, again, I said this more yesterday, I really don't care about the leaderboards. I want the hangar and the racing thing. Everything else, oh, and the co-op, of course. I mean, if those are the things which are causing the problems, that's fair enough, but I don't see why they can't release the bits which are finished straight away. Bit of a rant, I know, but it's just one of those that I don't see why we have to have them individual. Maybe someone can clarify to me how much it costs to send a patch out. If it's expensive, then yeah, that's fair enough, but if not, I don't see what why it would be difficult. Or why they shouldn't have anything else. But single-player race mode has also been confirmed to be on its way. Obviously, we kind of assumed it with the fact that we've got a Vandal Swarm single-player mode, but they only had mentioned so far that it was going to be multiplayer for the race mode, but they are saying that they are working on it now. It does make sense, because sometimes you don't have the internet connection, or let's be honest, players can be a bit of a douchebags out there, so we don't always want to play with them. Development and the FPS combat versus AI is now playable. Something tells me we won't be getting our hands on the actual game, on the FPS module anytime soon, but it's nice to know it's taking the right step, and the fact that they're actually able to shoot at AIs and AI are starting to shoot back means that the PAX Australia, which is coming up in just over a month, hopefully won't be that bad after all. Finally, no, not finally, sorry, the Persistent Universe news. Multi-cruise ships will have their PvP slider based on the captain's specific slider. This is important because obviously if different members of the crew have different sliders, you want to know which one that you're going by. You don't want people to be able to troll you by you going through what you would assume is safe space and you're not really watching that much or protecting yourself, only to find that someone's got their PvP slider all the way up and you get some trouble. It's still going to be that the captain itself could cause trouble with it, but I think 9 times out of 10 the PvP slider should work a lot better through this, so it's good to know that they've actually confirmed that that's the way it's going to work. For those who have a second account package, especially one that they want to change into the Persistent NPC when it comes to Persistent Universe, an interesting news about that is the fact that you'll be able to interact with that NPC a lot more, and you'll also see it around your hangar. It's not just going to be a physical, like a useful thing to have on the ship. They will be walking around your hangar, playing about with things, tinkering around with stuff, and you'll be able to talk to them. Don't expect the dialogue tree to be specifically interesting, because it would be very difficult to customize everyone's individual NPC that way, but it should still be quite nice to have that option available for you, and it will increase the immersion. I'm looking forward to it anyway. I wonder if they'll be able to play a game with you like chess or something. But yeah, anyway, the final news for today that I've put under the outstanding category of other, CitizenCon 2014 has been confirmed for October the 10th, obviously, of this year, 2014. Hence I said about that. There are a limited number of tickets. There are only 300 tickets for it. This is going to be held at the Avalon Hollywood in Los Angeles. I know we have a few members from there. It would be fantastic if they could go. However, do understand that these tickets are going to go very, very fast. Like I said, there are 300 tickets. There's going to be 3 batches of 100 tickets. One sold at 9 AM PDT, one sold at 6 PM PDT, and the last one sold at 1 AM PDT on the Saturday, and that's tomorrow, by the way, the 12th. So Friday the 12th you will get them at 9 AM and 6 PM, and then 1 AM on Saturday the 13th you will also be able to buy them, but there are only 100 tickets each time. They're going to go very, very fast. It would be awesome if some of our members could arrive. You can find out all the main details on the RSI website. Obviously, if we can't, then never mind. It's one of those. But yes, thank you very much as usual for listening to me rant about Star Citizen. There hasn't really been much more information as of yet about what we're actually going to be seeing with 0.9 other than the usual. Hopefully we'll be getting that soon. Assuming 0.9 comes out this week or before this weekend on Sunday, same time as before, which is Universal Time Code or UTC 9 PM to 12 PM. Or 12 AM as it would actually be, not 12 PM, that would be a very long day. We will be having an organisation co-op day. We're going to try and make this a regular thing. So assuming that the game comes out assuming that the 0.9 patch comes out tomorrow, which we are very much so hoping, please join us then. We will all be playing a bit of co-op, Vandal Swarm, or against one another, trying to learn how each other plays, and generally just trying to get to know the game a little bit better. Thank you ever so much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Or lady and gentleman, or whoever's decided. I have been Newt, you have been listeners, and I really, really do need to get some sort of ending for this, but for now I will see you around the ships. Not the verse, the ships. See you around the Reddit. See you... I really need an ending.